Rickey Smiley Morning Show, the most funny in the morning. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Just another day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. Ladies and gentlemen, the senior pastor of Friendship West Missionary Baptist Church, Dallas, Texas, Pastor Frederick Douglas Haynes. Pastor Haynes, good morning.
Good morning, Rickey Smiley and the Rickey Smiley Morning Show family. Listen, you know I love you so much, and I praise God for you. Listen, today's song is Kirk Franklin. Kirk is killing it on this. Why we sing. I sing because I'm happy. I sing because I'm free. His eye is on the sparrow, and I know he watches me. Listen, I just want to deal with that part right there. Why do we sing? Why do we praise? We praise because if God cares for a sparrow, if God cares for a tiny little bird, you know God cares for you. Jesus puts it like this. He says, don't be worrying about this. Don't be worrying about that. After all, your heavenly Father feeds the birds. I like that because in essence, Jesus is saying that God has never been late with child support payments, payments of peace, payments of love, payments of faithfulness. God has never been late with child support payments. So if God, your heavenly Father, takes care of birds, you know what your heavenly Father will do. Your heavenly Father will watch out for you, take care of you, look out for you. Your heavenly Father has got you. And since your heavenly Father has got you, Kirk Franklin says, that's why I praise when I'm under pressure. That's why I sing in the midst of my suffering. That's why I got a hallelujah when I'm catching hell, because God's eye is on the sparrow, and I know he's watching me. God ain't never been late with child support payments. Jesus says your heavenly Father feeds the birds, and you know your heavenly Father will take care of you. That's the reason why I sing. God bless you.
There it is, Pastor Haynes, man, the senior pastor of Friendship West Missionary Baptist Church. Let's get into this music. Love you, Pastor Haynes.
Yes, sir. Love you, Ricky. Have a great one.
Yes, sir. You too. Let's go.
News headlines,
entertainment, sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, 13 minutes after the hour, y'all got your front page right here. That's right, y'all. Alfreda's, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. It's Wednesday, April 9th. Here's what's happening in the news today. Stocks took a major dive yesterday, even after starting the day strong. At first, everybody was hyped after there was news that the U.S. might be making progress with trade talks. And then, boom.
And I really think we're helped a lot by the tariff situation that's going on, which is a good situation, not a bad. It's great. It's going to be legendary. You watch.
Okay. After the White House confirmed 104% tariffs on all Chinese imports, the markets tanked. The new tariffs against China and dozens of other countries are in effect right now today. So if you're watching your 401k right now, just blink twice if you're okay. During a recent speech, Representative Jasmine Crockett addressed the role of immigrants in the U.S. economy, and she's taking heat for saying this.
The fact is, ain't none of y'all trying to go and farm right now. We done picking cotton. We are. You can't pay us enough to find a plantation.
Critics argue that her comments overlook the ongoing contributions of black farmers and inappropriately links immigrant labor to historical slavery. Still, others say she was just pointing out that immigrants are doing jobs that most people simply don't want. In other news, eggs are still kind of pricey, so this Easter, a lot of people are planning to ditch the eggs and dye potatoes instead. Yep. Potatoes are cheaper, sturdier, and easier for kids to handle. Social media is loving this trend, with folks painting everything from rainbows to bunny faces on their taters. And the best part, you can cook them afterwards. Easter just got a whole budget-friendly glow up. For information on these stories and more, go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com. Now here's a look at sports.
Rock T, the sports genius, is in the building.
What it is, ladies and gentlemen, LeBron James becomes the first male athlete to be honored with his official Ken doll. Rick Dog is part of Barbie's signature Ken Ambassadors initiative, which celebrates those who are creating positive change and contributing to our better world. So LeBron got his Ken doll. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
There you go.
Stephen A. Smith for president. Is this true? Is this going to happen? The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon, he was on. And let's hear what he had to say about it.
Could Stephen A. Smith save the Democratic Party? Folks are nuts, number one. And even though there's a lot of qualified Democrats all over the country from a local perspective, governors, mayors, stuff like that, there's no real national voice until moi. They've come to me. And so, I mean, I did not ask for this. I don't want this. I happen to have a very, very, very good life. I don't want to do this. But the fact that they're talking about me this way, I must say, I approve this message.
Oh, my God, I approve this message.
Would you vote for your homie?
Absolutely. That would be exciting.
Come on, dog. Let's make it happen. It is what it is. That's my sports report right there. Brat got the hot spot. What you going to be talking about next?
Man, Rock T, somebody is showing love to Kanye in the midst of all the hate. And I got the details and who up next in the hot spot on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
The hot spot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot and this hot. You can catch me at the hot spot.
It's the BR18.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show is about that time. So for the hot spot with the one and only, the Brent. What up?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat Tat Tat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. J. Cole is showing love to Kanye in the midst of all this hate. Back in April, Kanye went on a crazy ex-Twitter rant during which he took aim at J. Cole. He said, I hate J. Cole music so much, no one listens to J. Cole after losing their virginity. But J. Cole took the high road and gave Ye his props over the weekend at Dream Festival. He gave thanks to Ye before performing Work Out, which samples Yeezy's the new workout plan of his College Dropout album in 2004, the debut album. Here's what J. Cole had to say.
I know feel the way about him right now, but I got love for him, and I really appreciate him. He cleared all these samples for me, and you know what I mean? And when that door cracked, I heard some that I had heard for a long time. I had been hearing this but I heard it differently that day. It was like, I want to see you work out for me.
Niggas ain't never heard you work out for me.
It's like it spoke to me. I told you, all you got to do is keep the door cracked.
Well, this was the lead single off that debut album, and it gave him his first number 13 hit on the Billboard Hot 100. It also topped the Rhythmic Airplay chart. I mean, what y'all think about that? I'm happy and proud of him that he took the high road and didn't say nothing negative, because I guess Kanye did let him. He cleared the sample for him to use that song, and that song got him, on the charts for his debut lead song. Gary, why are you looking like that?
No, I'm just looking. I think that's smart of him. I'm glad he did do it, like you said, because, honey, don't want to burn bridges, honey. Just because somebody else saying something stupid about you, that don't mean you have to respond. So, honey,
that's true. And that's his sample, so he making money off of it.
Yeah.
When it sells. All right, y'all, we're going to wrap up the hot spot on that note. For more information on these stories and more, you can go to RickeySmileyMorningShow.com. I'm your girl, Brat Tat Tat. The time now is 26 minutes before the top of the hour. And coming up next, we got Rock T's HBCU. Know who we repping today, Rock T?
Let's go represent Central State University. Bringing it tag. That's coming up next on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
A woman named Laura DeCampley, who has been arrested 3 times already this year for allegedly calling 911 repeatedly to report incidents that were proven to be false by law enforcement. Now she's facing new charges after leading the police on a pursuit Tuesday morning. Last month, Laura was taken into custody after a warrant was issued for her arrest after she allegedly called 911 for what officers say was no legitimate purpose. However, she claims that people were trying to break into her home repeatedly, but officers never found any evidence. Have you ever had to call the police and it turned out to be nothing?
No. Take a whole lot for me to call 911.
Me too.
If they show up, they want to see everybody driver's license.
They sure do. They want to go through your house. They want to say,
It don't work well with Africans in America, honey.
Okay.
No, we don't call that number.
They mess around and get
I promise y'all
house.
avoid calling 911 because that puts them in your life.
Yep. Then they be wanting to call you and be your friend. I'm like, come
Some
on,
of them, yeah. And then don't you know you went to school with damn. Your mind gone, and then you get irritated. I get irritated with that, and then they don't like you no more.
Yeah. Have you ever done it with your phone? Sometimes I'll accidentally call with my phone. And
oh, hell no.
No, didn't you have to call the police about some shoes in the closet or something?
Yeah, I had to call in Atlanta. I had stacked up, Angie had stacked up my shoes in the closet. So I'm laying in the bed or whatever, and it sounded like when all the shoes fell out the rack. I didn't know that the shoes was on the rack. She put a new shoe rack in there with them pointed down, and I had a bunch of Air Force Ones or whatever they were, some jumps up there. And when they all fall down, it sounded like somebody tussling in the closet.
Mm-hmm.
And I laid on the bed and pulled myself up under the bed and called 911. They say the police was lined up from Peachtree Road to Brookhaven, like lined up.
Oh my God!
And I was up under the bed with some drawers on and a t-shirt. And I gave them the code to get in. You remember that, Gary? I gave them the code to get in the garage.
Yeah,
and they came in there, and I said, "Don't shoot me. I am under the bed." What'd you say, Gary?
I think not. I mean, since my brain is warming up, I think you called them about some pots too one time.
So you do call her.
He throwing shade. You know, and the lady probably listened to the morning show. The lady stole them damn pots I bought out of what's the store? Williams and Sonoma.
Williams Sonoma, man.
She stole one of my good. That damn pot didn't get up and walk out that house. She stole that damn pot, and then came over there and helped us look for it.
Yeah, she sure did.
Oh yeah, she sure did.
Yeah.
But them damn police, man, them police laughed their ass off when they saw me up under that bed and they opened up that closet and they saw them damn shoes in a pile. Man, that was funny. And I said, I don't know where the shoe rack came from. So I guess she put the shoe rack in there when I was at the radio station. The lady that used to help me out, and then they gonna fall in the middle of that. Boom, 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 boom. Thought somebody was in there fighting. I said, hell no. So yeah,
that visual.
Yeah, that was the last time I called 911.
How's my son?
He's going to be all right.
Oh,
thank God.
Finally, some good news.
There's
from
no
this
other way
guy.
to take that. That's a great attitude. I gotta tell you, if I was getting this news, I don't know that I'd take it this well.
But you said he was all right.
Yes, he's lost his left hand, so he's going to be all right.
You son of a...
Hold it! He's half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
Gary has the tea and the color of the day. Gary.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Wednesday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Jenna Bush Hager, y'all, the beautiful daughter of the former President George Bush, y'all. You know, she's the host on the Today Show. Well, yesterday, y'all, she had Mr. John Legend, y'all, kick off Tuesday broadcast because he was one of the guest hosts on the show by announcing, y'all, that it was free ice cream cone day at Ben & Jerry's. But they're saying, honey, Miss Jenna appeared embarrassed, honey, when John Legend called her out, honey, on being able to enjoy the perk without the wait. Now, they're saying that's a big day, Miss Hager said. Now, she said, you know that there's Ben & Jerry in the concourse here at 30 Rock, and you always know it's free cone day because of the line. Have you ever stood in the line to get ice cream? John Legend asked her, to which she confessed, honey, a free cone? Well, usually they bring me a cone, honey. And the Today Show's crew baby laughed as she appeared embarrassed by her confession. And he said, and John Legend said, aren't you lucky, honey? And he's teased. He said, it's nice to be Jenna. Then she later clarified, y'all, that the fame hasn't gotten to her head. She still stands in line, y'all, for plenty of other free goodies. She said, I haven't stood in line at a free cone day, and I appreciate the ice cream, everybody said, addressing the Today crew. She said, but I have Krispy Kreme day and donut day as well. But a lot of people saying John Legend, honey, his career may be in jeopardy. He embarrassed the first daughter by saying that to her.
No, he was just joking.
First daughter.
They were just having fun.
I don't think he meant no harm,
No.
Gary.
Well, honey, I don't know, honey. You don't say that to the first daughter, honey. That girl, honey, got embarrassed, honey, because, you know, I mean, rich people don't have to stand in line for stuff like that. I mean, and you going to call her out on it? I don't know if that was a good look, honey. I mean, I just feel bad. I hope, honey, everything goes well with him and that, you know, he could still sing and perform and they may have him back.
Yeah, I'm sure he'll be okay,
They're
Gary.
going to kick him out of the United States.
Right.
Oh, yes, honey.
Oh,
I mean,
Lord.
Lord telling that girl about her free ice cream cone. She let him know, honey, I don't usually do that. They bring it to me, honey. She corrects the error. So she let him know, honey. So there you go, honey. So, but anyway, would y'all do that?
They know she working, Gary, so they bring it to her. That's nice of them to bring it to her.
But
Yeah, but
so she don't have to stand in line. When we have some here, you don't stand in line.
Oh, yes, I do, baby.
No,
I
you
stand
don't.
in
You
line.
might get to the line, but you go right to the front.
I don't know. Well, I don't remember that day.
Yeah,
You know,
every
you
time.
privileged. Yeah, you
Okay.
privileged.
Oh,
Everybody
don't
love
try.
the tea.
Yes,
They
child.
love the tea.
Try something else, honey.
Yeah, well, pote. Well, I feel so sorry for Jenna, honey. I mean,
How many lemonade fill-ups you got just because you was Gary with the tea? Be honest. Okay, there you go. That's what I thought.
Oh, I couldn't remember. Moving on, child. In other celebrity news, y'all, they say while LeBron James is focused on locking down a playoff spot, y'all, with the Lakers, they say his beautiful wife, y'all, Savannah, has been busy, y'all, delivering something just as meaningful back home in Akron, Ohio, y'all. They said the past weekend, Miss Savannah shared a heartfelt thank you message on Instagram, y'all, after hosting a prom preparation event, y'all, for senior girls at the I Promise School, a project supported by the LeBron James Family Foundation. Y'all, isn't that nice? They're sending a message simply but warm red. Thank you guys for your support. It was posted alongside images of smiling students, y'all, trying on gowns and celebrating together, y'all. You know, I realize that's something, you know, a lot of celebrities are doing, you know, giving, especially the women, you know, helping girls out with prom dresses. Because I remember back in the day, honey, I mean, when I had to get a tuxedo and stuff, that was kind of, you know, a little expensive at the time. Yeah, exactly. You know,
them damn tuxedos for Birch back then. I think it was $80 to rent, and you just did not have it.
Yeah,
and your mama didn't have it either.
But for girls, it's not just the dress; it's the shoes, it's the hair, it's the makeup, it's all of it.
Yeah,
yeah. But
I remember my prom date. Grandmama made her prom dress.
Yeah,
but she was a seamstress. I'm telling you.
Yeah, they had to make them money. But they say it turns out, y'all, that those gowns were more than just fabric and tulle. They say through a program called Savannah's Prom Promise, Savannah provided dresses for every senior girl, ensuring no one felt left out on one of the most memorable nights of high school. She said with the help of Lynn's bridal shop, each student, y'all, was fitted with a dress tailored to their unique style and personality. That is so touching. That is so good, you know. And that's good, you know, when you give back and, you know, she helped, you know, the less unfortunate girls and stuff. Because like y'all was just saying earlier, I mean, it costs a lot of money, and tuxedos cost a lot of money to rent and stuff. And I one thing, I had to wear a suit. I feel touched now. I don't know why. But I had to wear a suit. I couldn't get a tuxedo.
Yeah, you took both her.
Huh?
He took a girl to the prom, and he hit that night too.
Ricky, I didn't do all that.
Yes, you did.
Yes, he did.
Wait, what? You took a girl and y'all got it in?
He never told you. Yeah, Gary hit it.
Yeah. Gary.
It was
stabbed a little something.
He said he tore it. He said he tore it up.
Yes, he did.
That's why he
Made
made
that thing go.
Ricky, I mean, girl, stop it.
That's why he getting emotional, Brent.
Really?
That's why he getting emotional.
Reminiscing.
Yeah. Gary said Gary had a pent up Alfredo.
Come on now.
Had them knees on them ears.
Come on now.
I did not know what was going on at the time.
Ankles on that neck.
I was not aware, and I.
Ooh, yes, you was.
I don't know what you missed.
I don't want to remember those days, so we're gonna move on to the Collier.
You manned up. You never manned up. You manned up that night.
You sure did.
So we are proud of
you. Made that thing go.
Hey, dude. The Collier today, honey, is one of my favorite Colliers. My Collier today, y'all, is viridescent. On the high end, you say viridescent, and on the low end, you say beautiful grass green. And don't forget, y'all, get y'all tickets, honey, for the first official tea party that's tomorrow night at the Stardome in Birmingham, Alabama. Go to stardome.com and get your tickets, honey. And then we'll talk about that first night at the prom, honey.
Y'all give it up and Gary with the tea. All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. I got your wake-up calls. Get at me, 866-9-RICKEY. Here we go.
Wake up, wake up, wake up. It's time to get yourself together. Because he woke you up this morning. Slid you in your house shoes, so it be better. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Encourage each other and be productive. The Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Wanna know where you calling from, so come on and tell us. And just wake up.
Yo, what up? It's D. Jones calling from Louisville, Kentucky. Trying to wish Kyra Kelly a wake up, wake up, wake up. This is Charles from Raleigh, North Carolina. I want to say wake up to my beautiful wife, Albany, and my son, CJ. Get y'all hot mouth ass out the bed. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Good morning. This is Gabby calling from Charlotte, sending a good morning shout out to the South Point High School Guidance Department in Rock Hill, South Carolina. She's back, y'all. Welcome back, Sonia. Y'all, wake up, wake up, wake up.
It's a whole gang of cities tuned in, locked in. What's yours? Because we going to let them know. Let them
know then. Huntsville, wake up. Chattanooga, wake up. Let's go. Shreveport, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Where you at, Jackson? Wake up. Savannah, wake up. Clifton, Charleston, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
All right, y'all, appreciate that, Brat.
You welcome, Rickey.
All right, it is hump day, and there's so much going on in the news this week, and and we got time, y'all. The good, the bad, and the what the hell. We got that coming up next. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Listen, it is time for the good, the bad, and the what the hell Wednesday. We always do this every Wednesday. It's fun. We find little fun stories that we think that, you might be interested in. We're going to start off with the good. Alfreda's good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. And this is so sweet. The Humane Society locations across the country hosted a slumber party, get it, paw, allowing visitors to spend 24 hours with animals while watching movies and competing in contests. Now, this annual event helps raise awareness for shelters and fundraisers to keep shelters running all these life-saving programs for the pets. Around 55 organizations took part in this event, and by Sunday evening, they had raised more than $1 million. So that's so cool.
That's nice. Yeah, that's nice. They just built a pet facility. I think it's like a pet. They have pet hotels now.
Yeah.
And
expensive too.
Yeah, you could go out of town and or pet daycares. You could take your pet, drop you. They have a bus that go around some neighborhood and pick the dogs up.
Oh, no, that's
and the dog literally run out and get on the bus. They're trained and conditioned. To Brat, I'm there. You never seen that video when the guy got the dogs getting on the school bus? The dogs run out the house.
Yes.
Yeah, and jump on the school bus, and they take the dogs to school every day.
I love that.
Dogs have their own world.
They got a pet strip club in Atlanta.
You stupid.
All right, Brent, what you have in bad news?
Well, Ricky, the police of Kentucky recently responded to calls about a naked man walking on the highway. He appeared to be under the influence of something and became disorderly, repeatedly kicking the door of a patrol car. He was ID'd as James K. King, and he was charged with indecent exposure, public intoxication, and disorderly conduct. And when officers asked the naked man what was he up to, he said he was going to get some pants.
Makes sense.
Yeah. You got to do what you got to do.
Okay.
At least he's going to get the pants.
Crazy. Pants on the ground.
Come on. All right, appreciate that. And now we have the what in the hell news by Special K this morning. K, I know you got something.
Yeah, of course, it was a Florida man who flung multiple bottles of urine inside a molding supplier store. And I know I pronounced it wrong, but I just didn't want to say the real word. Striking at least one employee after he was denied a job interview with the business. Now, John Connaughton, a 51-year-old registered sex offender, was reportedly so peed off at Doors Molding and More in St. Petersburg that he caused more than $1,000 worth of damage with the bottles of his own TT. Now, he allegedly chucked multiple bottles through the front entrance to the store and poured the contents throughout the store, including on the merchandise. The man was eventually apprehended and charged with felony battery, criminal mischief, and aggravated assault.
Ooh, I bet that business smells like a daycare.
Come on.
Yeah.
My God. Yeah,
And he still didn't get the job.
Yeah, that's pretty. I know he was pissed off.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate that. Thank you. I'll be here all week. Okay. All right, y'all. More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up. Black's on the way you at, man?
Boy, I'm in the house. I ain't coming out, though. I ain't doing it. Boy. I ain't doing it today.
Why you not coming to work?
Yeah, no, I ain't coming outside. Man, boy, I don't even know why y'all out there. I don't know why y'all out there. Y'all just don't care nothing about your life.
What you mean?
Y'all ain't scared. I'm terrified, man. It's too much. I'm not coming outside, Shawty.
But I told him we scared of. What do we supposed to be scared of? We all at work. Our freedom's at work.
They everywhere, Shawty. They everywhere.
Who is they?
Terrorists.
What'd he say?
Terrorists.
No, terrorists.
Oh, terrorists.
Terrorists.
Trump putting terrorists everywhere, Shawty. They all over my front yard.
What?
They did some in the mailbox. They all over my dog. It's tariffs everywhere. They said Trump putting tariffs everywhere. No scared of those things. I don't even know what that means.
Oh,
what?
Trump said he putting tariffs on everything.
Alfred, can you break down then what a tariff
I went to the mailbox and I opened it up and I see some tariffs on there. I said, I'm not gonna touch that.
Oh,
I mean, it's all over the news. He putting tariffs on
Yeah,
other countries.
He putting tariffs everywhere.
It's like
and they say the tariffs make you don't make. It's just, I don't know. They was all over my windshield like club flyers.
So you had taxes on your windshield?
Club flyers.
Yeah, it was like club flyers all over the windshield. The Donald Trump tariffs everywhere.
That's
club flyers.
That's not what
Let
it
me
is.
say what?
It's a tax. It's not. Wait. It's a tax.
Yeah, I'm not. That's what I'm saying. They're attacking people with them.
Oh my God.
It's a tax. It's a tax on everything. They attacking everything. So they getting dogs and cats and the little kids when they get on the school bus, they had tariffs all over the school bus. Little kids get on the school bus anyway with tariffs on them.
John, what is he getting mixed up with between the tariffs? What is he talking about?
I have no idea what he's mixing up with tariffs, Peter. It don't make no sense.
Yo,
what you
a tariff is a
about
tax that you have to pay when you import something.
Yeah, TAX, not ATT.
They said Trump. They said all I know is I went to sleep last night and NBSCNC was on, and they said Trump tariffs is everywhere. I said I'm not going outside of the damn tariffs everywhere. I ain't even got no damn umbrella. How the hell am I gonna protect myself from tariffs?
No, dog, you got it mixed up, dog. Just come tomorrow. They'll be gone by tomorrow.
I come if you promise me ain't gonna be no tariffs in there.
Ain't gonna be no tariffs tomorrow.
All right, well, you promise me you got rid of all of them, I'll come tomorrow. But I ain't coming outside today.
Wow.
Hell no, I ain't coming out there today. You ain't finna get me with them damn terrorists. They told me they gonna be everywhere. Hell no, y'all out there.
Hold it. He's half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
Gary has the tea and the color of the day. Gary.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Wednesday, hump day, a beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. They're saying women all around the world, y'all, are raving, honey. Chad Ochocinco and Shannon Sharp, y'all, when they spoke out the other day about women, they're saying that Chad Ochocinco and Mr. Shannon Sharp, y'all, aren't picky when it comes to the women that they like to date. Now, they're saying that the former NFL stars say they love women, honey, with battle scars, stretch marks, and a fupa.
You know what?
Right. Yes, they said, if y'all don't know what a fupa is, a fupa stands for fat upper pelvic area. Now, they said, y'all, the men, now, Rick, I think they heard you because I know you always said you like stretch marks.
Like their stomach look like an oatmeal pie.
They said the men shared, honey, their preferences the other night on the recent episode of Nightcap. They say both men declared their appreciation, honey, for stretch marks, a.k.a. tiger stripes, and a fupa. Now, Ochocinco 47 said that he especially, honey, he's fond of women with fupas. He said, I like to grab the fupa, honey, he told his co-host. And Shannon agreed. He said, if I press it down, as long as it don't pop back up, he said, I am good, honey.
Come on.
Yes, they said,
buddy.
Yeah, but a lot of people saying this is
right
great.
there.
Is it really though? But my thing is, I think but Rick, I think they lying. They lying. I ain't never.
No, they not lying.
Yeah, they lying. Even Lozado ain't had no fupa.
Let me tell you something. Ain't nothing like a grown ass woman because if she don't have no stretch at this age, she don't have no stretch marks and no battle scars or whatever y'all want to call it. You feel like you with a girl.
Okay.
No, like a grown.
You gotta have that wolf monkey.
A grown ass woman, period. Like she got grown woman energy. It'd be the energy that come with the battle scars. Grown ass woman, just a grown woman. It's sexy. Oh yeah.
Well, congratulations. Then
he ain't telling no lies right there. I'm with it.
All right.
Don't nobody want no little perfect perky.
You want that fupa?
Yes, sir.
I guess we got to stop working out then.
Yeah, get that fupa.
No,
cushion for the pushing.
Don't stop working out, but your stomach would never, if you had kids, your stomach ain't gonna never be all the way flat like you was before you had kids. We know you got a son or two, or a daughter or two, or whatever. But hey, just as long as you, it's sexy. I can't describe it.
Well, you can't describe it.
Grown men know what I'm talking about.
Y'all sure do. All right, moving on in other celebrity news. They're saying if you buy your favorite female celebrity that may have had, surgery or whatever, and there's a nice fragrance there, they're saying it may not be the perfume that you think it is. Now, it's being reported, y'all, that women are dying, honey, to get Brazilian butt lifts, literally and figuratively, y'all. They say, but, honey, they say a sudden death, y'all, they say isn't bad enough. They're saying that the new BBL, y'all, may release a foul odor that is offensive to others. Now, in a recent TikTok video, they said a woman explained, y'all, that she had her BBL removed because, honey, her sit-down air was stinking real bad. bad. Now they're saying that the user's name is K. Montana said that the foul odor came out of the incision. She said that she carried around a bottle of air freshener or perfume, y'all, to try to mask the odor.
She said it ended her relationship, too.
Yeah, she said her BBL ruined.
She said it was leaking.
It caused her man to leave.
A part 1 and a part 2 of it, and talking about how bad, like it's like flesh, like raw flesh.
Oh, like rotting flesh, maybe.
Rotting flesh. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So they're saying it's not the fragrance. They're saying it's the.
And I don't know why they're getting it. They must be getting it for other women because we don't need it. We don't need it. We don't like men. I can speak for probably 90% of men. We don't like it. We don't need it. We don't need it.
Sure
don't.
I'm positive. I never liked it.
Sure don't.
I never liked it. They feel funny. Even the breasts. Like, now I can understand, like, after you have kids, you want to get enhancement on the breasts or whatever. But the one with the butt, they feel funny.
Silly putty.
Yeah, it's like it feels like you got a basketball inside of a Ziploc bag. Like
all right, my quick for free story.
I want everybody to go home and take 2 basketballs and put it inside a garbage bag and put it in front of you. Put it up on your kitchen counter and feel it and just tell me what you think. Get back with it.
Kim Kardashian, y'all, they say she is reportedly considering hiring y'all Bianca Cesare, y'all, as a model, baby, for her fashion brand Skims. Now, y'all know that this girl, honey, Bianca is Kanye West's ex-wife. So now Kim said she's going to give her a job since she finally left Kanye, honey, and she said she may go ahead and hire her to be a Skims model. So that's what I call a grand, honey, when you're going to take the ex and, honey, give them a job. That's really nice and considerate. So congratulations to Kim Kardashian.
Make the dream work.
Yeah, you make the dream work, honey. You know, she always
I just want to maybe we should have a conversation about that. But I just want to know, because I'm a man, and we just like natural, and it is a website. If I don't know if it's a website or it's a page going around, we asking women for all natural, your natural hair, your face without lashes. If they're like, we don't go changing, trying to please me. You never let me down before. I want you just the way you are.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Don't go trying some new fashion. Don't change the color of your hair.
Let's go.
You all I am mine.
Wait a minute.
I'm too familiar.
That's right.
Though I might not even care, would not leave you in time of trouble.
Yep.
I never want to work that hard. Oh, Lord, I just love you any better.
What key is he in?
I want you just the way you are. I saw the notes. I just don't know all the words.
Yeah, that's all right, but you did a good job. And those who don't know that, that's Barry White. I love you just the way you are.
I mean that. Just the way you are. Ooh.
And the color today is viridescent. On the high end, you say viridescent, and on the low end, you say beautiful green. That's your color for today. Y'all, don't forget now, get your tickets on it for tomorrow for the Stardome, y'all. The Tea Party. Go to stardome.com. I'll be hosting the Tea Party tomorrow night at the Stardome in Birmingham, Alabama.
What kind of hats you want them to wear, Gary?
I want all the ladies to wear their fascinators. Y'all done got me all choked up. I'm so touched up about that. Get your fascinators on the web, and I might bring some and give them away too, honey. If you don't have a fascinator, you might win one, honey. So that's tomorrow night at the Stardome, honey, 7:30, Birmingham, Alabama, the Tea Party.
Yes, sir, man. Y'all make sure this will definitely be sold out. Y'all gonna have a good time, man. That is really, really, really good. I'm so excited for you, Gary. All right, y'all give it up for Gary with the T if you would.
Happiness and hope. It's Wellness Wednesday on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, Rick's About the Morning Show. Hey, it is about that time for the one and only Dr. M.J. Collier. Dr. Collier, happy to have you this morning.
Good morning, Rickey Smiley.
And I'm glad you're coming on talking about allergies this morning because, man, You ever see one of them, your dog, everybody got a pet dog. You ever see one of the dog sneeze about 20 times in a row? That happened to me yesterday coming out of walk-in. Boy, I got to sneezing and scratching. I laid in the middle of the street and went to scratching.
Behind your ear with one leg.
Yeah.
All right.
Good morning, Rock Team Special K. Gary with the T. Alfredas and the Brat. How's everybody doing this morning?
Hey,
All right. Okay, so Ricky, thank you once again for the opportunity to bring healthcare information to the listeners of the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. So as you said, we're going to talk about allergies this morning because everybody is suffering. And guess what? It's not over. The majority of allergy sufferers will endure for at least another 1 or 2 months. 4 to 8 weeks more of coughing, sneezing, itchy eyes, and scratchy throat. We have had record-setting levels of tree pollens every day over the past 3 weeks. Every day is highest than it has ever been in the history of pollen counts. We've had the highest pollen counts in the past 35 years. Patients have uncontrollable symptoms, especially after spending time outside. You know, the weather was pretty this past weekend, and everybody was outside doing stuff, and boy, I tell you, the pollen count was over 14,000, Ricky, and it's considered very high when it's over 1,500. So it was like 1,000 times higher than it usually is. So this is just crazy symptoms right here. Tree pollen gives way to grass pollen in late May and through the summer, and then allergies from weeds dominate in the fall. So basically, we have allergies around the year-round now. The only time you really get a break is, say, in December, during the middle of the winter, and then you start having problems with molds and funguses because of people using their heat indoors. So this is a problem. The top contributors to tree pollens are oak, pine, mulberry, sycamore, and willow trees. Compared to grass and weeds, those tree pollens tend to produce the strongest allergy symptoms. A lot of this is due to the warmer temperatures. We got global warming. Plants are blooming and producing pollen earlier. So the season is longer and the pollen count is higher. So this is, this is again affecting everybody. How do we treat these? We treat symptoms with over-the-counter medications. There are 4 non-sedating antihistamines available: Zyrtec, Xyzal, Allegra, and Claritin. Some people have to go straight to Benadryl. And so whatever it takes, along with nasal steroid sprays, Flonase, and Nasacort. Now, these are underrated, but they are literally the most effective way to relieve your symptoms, the nasal sprays. And I, didn't have a lot of enthusiasm for them until I started using them. They relieve symptomatology better than anything. If those treatments are not adequate to control your symptoms, come to see me or your physician, where you may get oral or injectable steroids. There's a thing called the steroid pack, where you take 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 pills, or you get a injection of a medication like Decadron. And even sometimes you have to graduate to allergy desensitization shots or allergy shots that you have to take on a weekly basis. So limit your exposure when you're outside by covering the mouth and nose with a mask, and cover your eyes with wraparound goggle-style glasses. This is a great time for the Oakley-style glasses.
Get inside a beach ball.
Okay.
That too. Because, the pollen can get around your regular glasses that have that gap between your face and the glass body proper. And every time you blink, you deposit pollen directly down the tear ducts into the sinuses. So it's a very effective way to get pollen inside your body. And if you got pets, Brat, a quick wipe down of the fur is mandatory. And do not let your dog sleep in your bed during the allergy season. I know that'll never stop you. But, it's very important that you avoid that, because pet fur, and Ricky was talking about a dog earlier, pet fur can really hold on to those pollens. And you'll see your dog will start looking green just like your car in your driveway.
Yes.
So it can really, and you can just take a dryer sheet and wipe them down, or, a moist towel, and just relieve and remove the obvious pollen that's on their fur. But, it's best to just limit your exposure. That's the key thing if you're an allergy sufferer.
Dr. Collier, what about people who got it so bad that they may need like a shot or something?
Well, again, if you don't respond to those traditional therapies, and the main thing is, if you know you're susceptible, you need to start early with the treatment. Don't wait until you have full-blown flare-up, but also take it every day. Don't just take it when you feel like you need it. It's much easier to keep the allergy symptoms under control than it is to get them back under control once you're having a flare-up. So every day, take that allergy pill. I know if I don't take my allergy pill in the morning, when I wake up and wash my face, brush my teeth, I take my pill. If I don't, by 10 a.m., I'm snorting and snotting all over.
Yeah,
I'm very sensitized.
Yeah, my daughters, I have to give them some little mask, and then I got the little allergy eye drops because they like to play outside. So I get them. They don't like, kids don't like for you to drop it directly in the eye. I just put it in the corner, and just kind of let them, after I wash their face, I let them rub it in, just with some of the allergy medicine get in there, and it calms down the redness and stuff, because they complain about their eyes itching and stuff, and the pollen is real bad. All right, we going. Do we have calls right now, or we going? All right, let's go to the phones. If you have any questions for Dr. MJ Collier, 8669. Ricky, good morning.
I had an abdominal myomectomy back in December, but I continue to have issues with my incision, and I wanted to know, is this normal or is it something that needs to possibly be looked at, and it's affecting me being able to work out?
Okay, so she had an abdominal myomectomy, removal of fibroids, basically, and they did an abdominal incision. And so that the surgery itself seems like it was okay. It's just the healing process is a problem. And so you got to make sure that that wound is treated and it's not infected. If it's not red, tender, or exuding, an exudate that's, pussy, then you probably are okay. It's just taking time to do so. But clean it and apply a dressing so that your clothes do not irritate it, and maybe even in the antibacterial ointment like Neosporin, or even a prescription one like Mucopuricine. But let your doctor know that that wound is not healing. Don't wait until there's a condition called wound dehiscence, where a wound can open up and all of a sudden your intestines are hanging out because the wound just breaks down. That happens as a risk of surgery in some people. So it's very important that you and your doctor maintain a close relationship until that is totally and completely healed up.
All right, y'all, the phones are lit up like Christmas lights. We're going to take more calls, because I'm talking about they are lit up. People want to talk to Dr. Collier. We'll be taking your calls on the other side. Hit us up at 866-9-RICKEY. More Dr. MJ Collier coming up. It's Wellness Wednesday, and we're taking your phone calls, and the phone lines are still open. Hit us up at 866-9-RICKEY. Dr. Collier, happy to have you this morning. Let's get on. Go ahead and go to the phones. Good morning.
Good morning. I have severe allergies to the point that I go into vertigo. What can I do other than taking the meclizine?
Okay, yeah, I've had so many patients that have presented with that sign and symptom of vertigo as a part of their allergy symptoms in the past couple of weeks. So that's just an indication, a clear indication of the severity of the allergy response. So it's very important, again, the things that you need to do in addition to the meclizine treats the symptom, but to prevent the problem and to fix it, you need to use a non-sedating antihistamine, again, Claritin, Zyrtec, Zylol, or Allegra, a nasal spray, and you'll need to use it twice a day, roughly 12 hours apart. Nasacort or Flonase, and you'll need something to help decompress the plumbing in your ears. And so Mucinex at maximum dose of 1,200 milligrams twice daily. Sometimes people have to take 2 of them twice daily, and that's just going to be a process you got to get through. And so, and stay on top of it again. Control the symptoms and prevent them versus waiting until they flare up and then trying to get better control of them. Masking and goggle-style glasses will be very important for you.
Yeah, I had on some swimming goggles and a mask in Walmart yesterday. All right, yo, Dr. Collier, good morning.
I'd like to just ask a question about varicose veins and spider veins. Is there anything that can be done, like a home remedy, massaging legs, hot pack, cold pack, anything like that?
No, those things are just things you read about on the internet. The actual treatment, there are treatment protocols that are available using lasers and also using surgical interventions. There are actually full-fledged clinics that do this, Vein Clinics of America, and they will give you your best option to relieve them. But superficial veins like that, they are not a threat for clots. So it's the deep veins that cause clots that can go to your lungs and cause what's called pulmonary embolism. So you don't have to worry about that. The vast majority of the time, the varicose veins that are superficial are just a cosmetic issue, and so you want to make sure that you can address them. But there's no cream, no ointment, no over-the-counter treatment, no hot packs, cold packs. None of those things are going to give you relief from that.
All right, y'all. Dr. Collier, good morning.
I got allergies. I'm taking loratadine right now, but I just want to ask Dr. Collier, is it possible that you could be allergic to a person?
Oh, absolutely. Not just to a person, their perfume, their body fluids. There are documented cases of women that are allergic to their partner's sperm. So you can totally have an allergic reaction, and it can develop over time. That can happen after you've been in a relationship for a while. So, let's look at the simple things first, like the type of soap that they use, the type of perfumes that they wear, and and other things that may be total body, what you wash your clothes in, etc. But you literally can be allergic to a person's essence, the essence of that person.
The Brat, achoo. The Brat, achoo. The Brat, achoo. The Brat, the Brat, the Brat.
No.
The Brat, achoo, 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 achoo.
You're just
Brat,
confident sneezing because we love Brat.
You don't understand. All that snoring and farting. No, sir. You don't know what we have to deal with. Everybody see the Brat on stage. Everybody say, but you don't know the pain. You don't know the pain, and you'll never know the pain. Dr. Collier, thank you so much. Let us know how you can be reached.
Okay, Ricky, I can be reached on all social media. Subscribe to my YouTube channel at AskDrMJ, where we have hundreds of videos on various healthcare topics. Don't believe me, just watch. And go to my official website, lipodrops.com, where you'll find information on various supplements to minimize your immune symptoms, such as lipoimmune, lipo shrooms, and vitamin D at 5,000 international units per day. Lipo Hers and Dr. Menopausal Support are only available at lipodrops.com. Follow me again at Ask Dr. MJ on all social media platforms. And remember, these are the opinions of Dr. MJ Collier, not those of Rickey Smiley, the Rickey Smiley Morning Show cast, or its production crew. And one other thing, Ricky, we have a big health fair event at New Birth Missionary Baptist Church, Saturday, April 19th. 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Pastor Dr. Jamal Bryant. And so, I know you're a very good friend of his, and he says, "Is Ricky going to come? Is Ricky going to come?" I say, Ricky works on the weekends doing shows, but we'll be out there doing thousands of dollars of healthcare screenings at absolutely no cost, and it's going to be a really big event. Saturday.
And when is this, Dr. Collier?
Saturday, April 19th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. New Birth Missionary Baptist Church, just east of downtown Atlanta in Lithonia.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's all good, right. Dr. Collier, and everybody absolutely love you. Make sure that you attend Gary's Tea Party. That's Thursday night in Birmingham. Maybe you could catch a ride with Gary, help him drive back.
I would love to do that. Gary knows that I love his tea parties. They are always an event.
Always.
Hey, don't you dare go away. You're listening to Dr. MJ on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Fix it, Jesus. Fix it, Jesus.
Comedian Rita, Brent.
All right, y'all, ladies and gentlemen, it is about that time for Fix It, Jesus. And if Jesus can't fix it, it can't be fixed. With the one and only comedian extraordinaire, Rita Brent, Jackson State University's own member of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. Rita Brent, happy to have you. Good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, y'all. How y'all doing this morning? Y'all good?
Favorite. Know you got something good this morning.
Yes. Now, I'm posing a question. I don't know if Jesus needs to fix this or not. Maybe y'all can let me know, because it seems like secular music, R&B, Southern Soul is making its way into the church. Where your praise at with the boots on the ground song. I don't know. Maybe the churches are trying to attract the YNs back to the church, young, nice people.
Young, nice people.
Young, nice people. But I want y'all to listen to this praise and worship team. They took a Biggie Smalls and Faith Evans classic and remixed it. Okay, one more chance. Here we go.
Y'all ready? Let's go.
Jesus, give me.
How y'all feel about it?
We really want Jesus to give us one more chance.
I like that.
Y'all like it?
Mm-hmm. Brent, are you feeling that? You want to jump on the hook on that?
Absolutely not.
but you're asking Jesus to give you one more chance. Come on, what's wrong? I mean, it's all about.
I wouldn't put it under a Biggie song, right? I just wasn't raised like that.
What your grandma would have said, Brett?
She'd have been like, "Ooh, that's a worldly song. Satan, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus."
All right, Brett, go with me now.
All right,
go with me now.
Let's go.
I might join this church. This might actually be a good idea, because if you think about that song, it's a bop, Brett. It's a bop. You can put any hook to that Biggie music and possibly bring souls to Christ. I want to lean into it. So Let's see if we can save somebody today. Here we go.
One more chance. Jesus, give me one more chance. One more chance.
One more chance, God.
Jesus, give me one more chance. Praises go up. Don't you know them blessings come down?
Blessings come down here.
Yeah. Praises go up.
Put your hands up.
Don't you know them blessings come down?
Put your hands up. We're gonna like it just don't care.
Close them doors.
That's right.
I said close them doors.
Yeah. Close them right now. Baby.
Close them doors.
Doors of the church are open.
I said close them doors.
Baby. First things first, I'm about the hills, all the honeys, dummies, singing bunnies, those want monies. Those are ones I like, cause they be always praying, consecrating, and they don't be hating.
Hey!
Come on, Brent. What's up?
I like it.
Brett, come on now. Brett, you ain't gonna go to hell for liking that song. You ain't gonna go to hell? You think that's gonna sing? Brett, come on.
I don't think it's gonna send me to hell, but
Brett, if William Murphy started singing that, what would you do if you was in church if William Murphy started singing that?
I don't think he would.
What? Y'all think, man, William Murphy will jump all over
What
that?
I do. Come on.
You starting to feel it?
Praise is what I do.
Praise is what I do. Praise is what I do.
Rat-tat-tat. Rickety that tat-tat.
Rita, let everybody know how they can find that song.
All right, you can find that nonsense on my social media at Rita Brent Comedy, RITA BRENT Comedy, and I'm gonna go pray right now because I kind of agree with you, Brett. So I'm gonna go pray and get this thing about.
Y'all give it up for Rita Brent, y'all.
News headlines, entertainment, sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. It is about that time. 26 after the hour, y'all front page right here at Frida's.
Good morning, Ricky. It's Wednesday, April 9th. Here's what's happening in the news. 3 people were killed and 3 others injured in a shooting in Spotsylvania County, Virginia yesterday. A manhunt was underway for suspects, and officials even told the public to stay indoors. Schools even opened 2 hours late this morning. However, all suspects are now in custody, and authorities say there is no ongoing threat to the public. Flooding in Tennessee, Ohio, and Mississippi River basins is still a serious threat after what meteorologists are calling a once-in-a-thousand-year rain event. Now, the storms have already claimed at least 23 lives, and the damage is expected to cost between $80 and $90 billion.
Many countries have. They've ripped us off left and right. But now it's our turn to do the ripping.
Oh, you're gonna feel ripped off if you're planning to rock a fresh set of braids, a lace front, or even a cute wig this summer. China is the top supplier of synthetic hair. Even when it's labeled Brazilian or Peruvian, it's generally processed, dyed, and packaged in Chinese factories. Trump's 104% tariff on Chinese imports means the price of those bundles is going to double, and small businesses and salons are going to have to raise prices. They're literally out here putting a tax on black beauty, y'all. Meanwhile, China is doubling down. They say they're not going to put up with bullying and that they're going to, quote, take resolute and effective measures to protect their interest. For more information on these stories, go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com. Now, here's a look at sports.
Rock T, the sports genius, is in the building.
What it do, ladies and gentlemen? The wait is finally over. Luka Doncic returns to Dallas to play his former team, the Dallas Mavs, tonight versus the Lakers, his new team. Yes, indeed. I mean, I believe Anthony Davis is healthy. He's back on the court. His last couple games have been pretty dominant himself, so it's going to be a pretty fun game to watch, man. You know what I'm saying? Speaking of the Lakers, man, LeBron James becomes the first male athlete to be honored with official Ken doll. It's part of the Barbie signature Ken Ambassadors program with it's the initiatives which celebrates those who are celebrating positive change and contributions in their community and making this world a better place. So LeBron got his own Ken doll.
Okay, y'all ain't gonna have LeBron up them pink shorts on and stuff with, like the Ken doll.
No, he got a little Letterman jacket on. He look just like him too.
Y'all gonna have to put the wife in the pack with him.
Yes, sir. He good.
And Bronny and the other babies.
He got a little swag to the Ken doll, man. He got a little swag to it.
A big ass house. Then you going Lakers LeBron or Cleveland LeBron. It's going to let the children choose.
You know what I'm saying? They should do a series. They should do a series.
Damn right. Yeah. Damn right.
Stephen A. Smith for president, possibly. He was on the Tonight Show, Jimmy Fallon, yesterday, and this is what he said.
Could Stephen A. Smith save the Democratic Party? Folks are nuts, number one. And even though there's a lot of qualified Democrats all over the country from a local perspective, governors, mayors, stuff like that, there's no real national voice. Until moi. They've come to me. And so, I mean, I did not ask for this. I don't want this. I happen to have a very, very, very good life. I don't want to do this. But the fact that they're talking about me this way, I must say, I approve this message.
Oh, my God. I approve this. Let's go. Hey, you got my vote. Let's go, baby.
Yeah, he ain't finna mess up that money.
Hey, dog, you already know.
Not for that kind of stuff the president have to do to mess up that good ESPN check he get.
Come on. Huge. It is what it is. That's the sports report right there. Follow me on social media at Rock T Holla. Brat got the hot spot.
Hot spot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. So hot
and that's hot. You can catch me at the hot spot. It's the BR18.
29 after the hour, y'all time for the hot spot. What up, Brat?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat Tat Tat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Antoine Fuqua's upcoming Michael Jackson biopic may be split into two movies, reportedly because it's 4 hours long. As a result of the project's October 3rd release date, it'll most likely be pushed back. Michael, which carries a roughly budget of $155 million. My goodness. The stars will be Michael Jackson's nephew, Jafar Jackson, as Michael Jackson. Coleman Domingo and Nia Long will play Joe and Catherine Jackson. Lorenz Tate will also star as Motown Records founder Berry Gordy. I mean, because of those people alone, I want to see it. I want to see Coleman Domingo, Nia Long, and Lorenz Tate. They some of our favorites. Moving on, after years away from being in the studio, Academy Award-winning actor, comedian, singer Jamie Foxx is reportedly resuming his music career with a new album, y'all. This comes from renowned producer and songwriter Breon Prescott, who posted a message saying, "We are making some amazing music together with this new album, songs with meaning and feeling again like Luther." He also said this on his message line, y'all.
Listen. We got a second chance. God gave us a second chance to do something really special, and we're going to do something special. The music that this young man has curated, we all know, from Kanye West to Drake to D'Angelo to everybody, man. And I'm just happy to be in this stead. Second hand.
That's what's up. And I know, once you go through something in life and you start writing about it and you're a writer, that's when the hits really, really, really come. Like Mary J. Blige's, that What's the 411, man. I'm telling you, like, her pain songs be them songs that really go to the top. So I think Jamie Foxx is going to do great with this album. All right, y'all, we going to wrap up. No, we ain't going to wrap up the hospital. We're early. Let me keep on going. Rick Ross has pledged to make his popular car show wheelchair accessible after he was sued, y'all, by a disabled fan. Rose was hit with a lawsuit last year. Huh, Ricky?
Yeah, you're going to have to get a ramp and some of them little scooters.
Yeah. He was hit from Darius Straughter, a disabled man who bought tickets to the 2024 show but was unable to attend after the wheelchair-accessible shuttle bus failed to turn up. And the event
we would have came and got him. Get a look. Somebody put him in the golf cart. Could have saved that loss. A golf cart, a scooter, a ramp, one of them little,
Yeah. And he probably could have saved this lawsuit because the event also refused to refund his ticket. Now, that's where the problem happened. If they'd have just gave him his money back and apologized and stuff, he might not have sued him, but They wouldn't give him his money back. So.
We're going to let him in free. We're going to have some
Yes.
2 fine chicks to help him out with what he needs.
Yes, get him a stripper, give him some ones.
A stripper, some. You just said get him a stripper and some ones.
Get him a stripper and a bag of ones, honey. Baby. In response, y'all, Rick Ross has agreed to provide a round-trip wheelchair-accessible shuttle bus service that will take ticket holders to designated disabled spaces for the upcoming
And
event.
get a real
That's
bus.
awesome.
Go ahead, get the little bus with the rappers be on. Get them a Sprinter. Don't go and get no bus and it look like it's for you understand? Y'all know I don't want to say it.
Yeah.
Y'all know, don't get one of them and stuff.
Right.
I can't say. I ain't gonna say
No,
that.
you shouldn't.
You know I'm a comedian. I was finna say something.
You shouldn't. Good job.
You know what? Let me just talk about Mary J. Blige real quick, because she's currently on the road and she's headlining the For My Fans tour.
All the women gonna be at the thing, and then the bus gonna pull up.
In case you haven't seen Mary J. Blige's show, she just made a big announcement. Y'all, here's what she had to say.
April 10th, Madison Square Garden, live stream. I partnered with Veeps to bring to you a live stream of my For My Fans tour show. And you can watch it from home. Man, this is it's a major moment. April 10th, it's going to be so much fun. I'm having so much fun out here. Thank you to all my fans.
Thank you, Mary.
Yes, literally, let's go.
Yeah, that's going to be cracking. All right, y'all, we're going to wrap up the hot spot on that note. For more information on these stories and more, you can go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com, and you can catch me on all my social media. I feel it brewing. Coming up next, y'all, we got the praise mixed down with the White Stone. The time now is 26 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Brot's gonna pull up with them strippers and the ones.